All right, man, Torture Talk, 12 o'clock. What's going on with y'all, man? I hope everybody's good. Look at this thing, man. I don't ever want to work. Hey, how y'all doing, man? Hope everybody's good this afternoon. All right, man. So look, man, we're going to talk about this. So Drake has said something again about Kendrick, or alluded to Kendrick. And we're going to get into this, man, because this guy never learns. And this is after the Super Bowl. So before we get into that, you know, I got to get a legendary spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please subscribe. And if you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers to over 14, 15,000. And yes, I am the King of the North. Let me know what kingdom you from. Also, too, March 23rd will be the very first live on this channel. If you want to see me battle J Dev, if you don't know who he is, go look him up. It's going to be amazing. This is going to be something epic. All you have to do is click on it and watch it for free. You don't have to pay for it. You can watch me battle him right on live, and you can share it with everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can share it. That's what I'm talking about. So let's get it, man. This is a goodie right here. All right, man. So let's go. All right, man. This comes courtesy of the Bill. You know what it is, man. So let's get it, man.
What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash out to the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because we got to talk about this situation with Drake dissing again overseas. Now, as you may know, Drake is performing his Anita Max Win tour overseas in Australia. He has a couple days. He's already performed several days at these concerts, at these events. And one of them even had an outbreak where they told people to monitor themselves for 18 days, which I find very strange because Drake was one of these people that were exposed by the concert goers because he was a performer there during the time of this outbreak. So the fact that he's still performing the Anita Max Win tour after that situation where they told you to watch yourself for 18 days and not to be exposed by anybody or put anybody else in harm's way, the fact that he's still out here doing the concerts and not postponing them, I thought that was strange.
I thought it was strange too. I did, and I said that he wasn't going to stop him from doing that. But you know the crazy thing is, I don't understand how Drake is doubling down on this whole thing, where he got a little girl as his logo, even though people were saying he's a certified PDF. Kendrick didn't say that. People were saying that. And he literally has this as his logo. A little girl. Which is weird to me. Why would you have a little girl as your logo? Why not yourself? You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I'm going to tell y'all right now, Drake is one of those artists that I think 10 years from now, of everybody that's surrounding him are gonna tell stuff on him. I'm telling you. They're gonna come out with a tell-all, this, oh yeah, this guy did some things. Mark my words. Everybody that's surrounding him, they're gonna expose him years from now. Watch. I can almost guarantee you. I'm telling you.
And the fact that if this was true, why would you put everybody else in jeopardy? But that's besides the fact. He actually went and performed at the Melbourne part of the city. It looks like he performed in Melbourne at the Rod Laver Arena. The Rod Laver Arena, I believe he had 2 or 3 dates that he's supposed to perform at. And it was yesterday, I believe, where he was clipped talking in the song Knife Talk. A Knife Talk was a song that he had with 21 Savage, where he actually takes shots about the beef and his situation in the beef. We know that Drake has been going on this tour discussing his situation in the beef, how he got beat in the battle, but he's still standing. It's kind of like the whole thing about the tour is that I lost, but I'm still here. You can't get rid of me type of vibe that you get when you see Drake in this tour overseas. It's just a very strange.
And that's, to me, he admits that he lost. He's walking out with bullet hole hoodies and all this stuff. Like, why? Like, why? It's like, okay, I'm going to show y'all that I lost and I'm going to come back. It's like, bro, you can never come back, bro. You can never come. It would never be the same for you. It would never be the same. Nothing is ever the same. Nothing will be the same. You know what I'm saying? It would never be the same. You might as well take that album cover and hold on to that.
Strange way to present yourself on tour. You're acknowledging that you lost, but you're also acknowledging that you're still standing. But it's best just to avoid it all around. But I'll play the clip right now just so you guys could get the thought of what he's saying. So this is what he says. He says, "Beef is live. Spoiler alert, I never died."
Anytime, I survive. Beef is live. Spoiler alert, I never died. Anytime, I survive. Beef is live. Spoiler alert, I never died.
Somebody actually said that in a battle. Somebody said that. Spoiler alert, I didn't die. Like, somebody said that. Not to say he stole a bar from them, but somebody said it. It's not like that. That's not like a bar that nobody could come up with. like, come on, like anybody could think of something like that. You know what I'm saying? Beef is alive. Spoiler alert, I never died. You know what I'm saying? So what are we saying here, Drake? What are we saying here? Are you saying that you still trying to hold on to this thing with Kendrick? Like, what are we talking about, bro? Now, we don't know when did this happen? Did this happen after Kendrick Lamar said, "Say Drake"? You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be from that, but we here for it.
Beef is live. Spoiler alert, I never died. That's what he said during the time of this performance. And this clip, I'm not sure if it's from today or yesterday. Yesterday was the Super Bowl, and today could be possibly another day where he performed this song. But I say that because he says the beef is live. The beef is live as in he's performing live, as well as Kendrick Lamar performing the halftime show live around this time. Now, granted, Australia and America, they have different time zones. So when like the Super Bowl was going on, it was like 12 o'clock wherever Drake was at. So, but it could be referring to him and Drake doing live performances around the same time and saying that the beef is live because they're both dissing each other on a live stage. Granted, Kendrick Lamar's stage is a lot bigger, a lot larger than Drake's performance here in Australia.
And to me, that's wild. You go from one extreme to the next extreme. So it's like Kendrick is performing at the bigger stage now. After everybody's saying Drake is the bigger artist, but Kendrick is performing at the bigger event. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just wild to me. And I think that he's definitely saying that the beef is still alive. He's definitely saying that. Obviously, he's saying that, but come on, let's go. We'll see what happens.
However, both of them are performing live. Spoiler alert, I never died, which, like I said, is going back to this whole premise that he has with this tour that he's doing over there in Australia. Like I said, it always feels like he's trying to make it a point that y'all did this to me, Kendrick did this to me, UMG's doing this to me. I've been hit, I've been, humiliated, all these things that he's saying, all these things that he probably thinks of in his head. And he's saying, but I never died. I'm still standing. I'm still here. Well, obviously that's the case, bro. I mean, nobody went out their way to go and hurt you. Nobody went out their way to go and hurt you. Nobody did anything like that at all to make you feel like you would have been gone. I don't understand why he has to make this whole tour about the fact that he lost this rap battle.
Because the reason why is because Drake has nothing else to talk about. His career is in the toilet. People always talking about Kendrick needed Drake. Drake needs Kendrick right now. That's just a fact. He has nothing else to talk about. He can't even coast off his own music. Because if that was the case, he would have been dropped some singles or some songs. He hasn't dropped nothing. Nothing. He dropped some joints from the 16, 17, 18 joints he dropped and nobody cared. That's what it is. Nobody cares about Drake's music anymore. It's about the beef. So he got to keep it going. He's going to keep it going as long as he could because he's nothing else he can do. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about what Drake is talking about no more. Who cares? Like, nobody's out here like, yo, we need that new Drake ASAP. Nobody's saying that. Even his own fans are not saying that, except Aiden Ross. Like, for real. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, get ready for the most mid overhyped album ever. Soon as Drake dropped this certified some love songs for you, you're gonna see some real niggas in the street talking about how it's the greatest thing since Pants with Pockets. You're gonna say, oh my God, bro, it's the greatest thing ever. I can't That's what they're gonna be doing. Throw the glaze on me, put all the glaze, drop the glaze all over me, Drake, drop the glaze. That's what they're gonna be doing. I'm telling y'all now. I'm telling y'all now. Next Friday is this Friday actually, it's gonna be the glaze-a-thon. I'm telling you, watch. You're gonna see it all over. Yo, this joint is so good. Yo, it's way better than GNX, bro. This is the craziest thing ever. And it's gonna be all love songs. And it's gonna have niggas holding pistols talking about how much they love. Yo, this is it, bro. He's back. Oh my God, he's back. Watch. I'm telling you now.
I think that's a worse look than just going to the tour and just performing your songs. Yeah, you could change the lyrics in the songs, maybe change some of the things, but don't address the beef through the change of the lyrics. I would have just changed them to something, maybe just not say a couple words and just keep going. This is the reason why the beef has dragged out as long as it has. Obviously, Kendrick performing the Super Bowl was something that they had gave to him, and it was something that he was going to do regardless of the fact, not like us just won 5 Grammys and all this stuff, right? So obviously he's going to do what he got to do when it comes to performing Not Like Us and things like that. But Drake always having this thought like, oh, well, you guys thought you could get rid of me, but I'm still here. I'm still here. It's like, well, what do you want them to do, bro? Do you want them to finish it off? Or like, what are you trying to say? Like, I'm trying to understand this in a way that would make sense, because it wouldn't make sense if I went around telling people, oh yeah, they beat me up, but I'm still here. Yeah, they took my money and they beat me up and, they gave me a black eye, but I'm still here. Yeah, like it doesn't really make any sense. You don't go around talking about your losses. At least personally to me, I don't go around talking about my losses. Why would I go around telling people that I got beat up or that I lost? I hate talking about my L's because then I feel like it just makes it worse.
Because he's looking for sympathy. He want people to be on his side, and he's going to get a lot of people on his side. He's going to get a lot of people on his side for it. Oh man, why is he treating Drake like that? Nah, bro, he's a good guy. That's what everybody's looking for. That's what everybody's looking for.
But that's just me, bro. I don't really feel like there's a necessary purpose to bring up your losses this much. Everybody already knows it. And we know at some point that you might have to address it. But it looks like you bring it up every single time that you have a chance. And that's something that really doesn't make sense to me at all. I'm not sure if he did this today or yesterday. It looks like he's supposed to be in Melbourne for a few days. But regardless, he ended up saying this. And the lyrics are still representing how he feels about the beef, how they can't get rid of him, and all this stuff. And mind you, this comes after the statement that came from his lawyers. When his lawyers had made a statement saying that UMG was trying to play the PDF stuff as entertainment and that they got other evidence to prove the fact and all this stuff, right? They had just made that statement around the time of the Super Bowl. But then you have your client out here instigating the issue by continuously bringing it up. That's what makes me think real strangely about this tour. Like, what is the whole point of this tour? I knew this tour in hindsight was to get Drake out of America while the Super Bowl was happening. I knew all these dates that he has right here were just basically for him to go somewhere else that he's never been in a while and stay there and perform for the people over there.
And that's 100% facts. He wanted to get out of America because that Super Bowl halftime thing was coming and he didn't want to be nowhere near it. And once he got out of it, he want people to glaze him. That's what he wants. He wants his fans to oh, you're the greatest ever. So he could feel good about himself. He's a very insecure man. I'm telling you right now. He's very insecure.
Because they haven't seen him in a while, so they're most likely to show more love than a city in the country. We'll get him over here. We'll get him in Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, and Auckland. So that way he doesn't have to deal with the hate back in the country. But then you go like on this pity party and you just start talking about how you're still alive, how you're still here. And it makes me feel like you're bringing up what you tried to run away from the States. So that's why this tour doesn't make sense to me when he does stuff like that. And the way that he's bringing it up, it's not making it look any better, man. I mean, honestly, like, why bring up the fact that you lost? Like I said, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you get into a fight with somebody, and you lose very badly, and then you go back with your friends, and then you try to explain to them why you lost. Like, it's like, bro, just let it go. You lost. Like, you're making it worse.
That's it. That's it right there. I couldn't put it no better. You're making it worse. You lost. And everybody's been saying that. Everybody's been saying that. So, all right, man. Shout out to the Ville. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Ville, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep it alleged. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to donate. I'm about to donate to his channel. Donate to his channel right now. Let me just do that right now. All right. I mean, see if it comes through. It'll go through. But yeah, man, he's right. And I think that he's an instigator. And his lawyers need to understand that. He's still out here keeping this thing alive. Talking about Kendrick Lamar, he's the one out here saying, the beef is alive. And spoiler alert, I never died. At the end, I'm still here. Look at me, Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it was a battle, bro. It's not real life. It was a battle. It's so sad to see this. It's so sad, but thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all for being here with me every day. I'm out of here, man. See y'all. Peace. Bye. What's going on here, man? See this thing. Yo, this thing is crazy. This thing is crazy. You click on it and it don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Now y'all got the wrong thing here. Here we go. Hey, there it is. Yeah, and I don't edit stuff out. Okay? So shut your mouth.